Picking up the slack. It's great, man. This is a great family we building out here in the chat. And without further ado, it's time for Adam's playoff reveal 1 through 4 for 2023. Georgia number 1, baby. No shocker. Yeah. Georgia number 1.
Yeah, I didn't want to play too much with. I mean, I just think Georgia's easy schedule, a strong team, back to back. They'll have a playoff slot somewhere. So it's natural for me to put them at number 1. You are the best until you beat the best. So
makes sense.
F off.
Unless it was 2014 and you got to have game control.
Number 2, I got Michigan. Yeah, easy schedule, and dude, pound for pound, they're probably the best team in the nation. Number 3, I got Washington, because they're going to take the Pac-12. And then number 4, I got Texas. And that's hopefully Ur stays good all season long. And Worthy, definitely, that's the playmaker. I got the upset. Texas over.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on. Damn. We're just doing brackets.
Just brackets.
Just a bracket.
Just
he
brackets.
praying all that, man. That's what happened when
I know.
I gotta get my, y'all pray for his wife, man. He started drinking his prees all over the place, man. No worries, man. Yes, that's quite a shocking bracket, though. I like the Texas. The Texas pick is one of my favorite picks. I think out of all the teams, they have the easiest road with the most talent returning.
I don't think they have the easiest road, dude.
Can I put my opinion out there, please, sir?
No, you cannot.
The pen's coming back out. Well, give me the pen. But yeah, dude, I think that Texas is the most intriguing team to me this year of all teams, even Florida State. Texas is very intriguing. Washington, I didn't even pick them to be in the Pac-12 game, obviously, so I don't necessarily agree with that. Georgia, hey, you and everybody else got Georgia number 1. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. Not only do they have the most returning dynasty type team, and they've recruited blue chips everywhere, they got a bullshit schedule. I don't want to hear shit else about the SEC being so hard. Oh, we're playing a SEC type schedule and all this shit. They schedule is what? Cheeks. What? I don't want to hear shit. You better not lose a game, boy. And if they do, they better get the F out of these damn playoffs. I don't want to hear nobody picking them, man. Not at all. That pisses me off to look at their schedule. I just get mad looking at it. Now, here's the thing I was talking about earlier in the media. What's never happened in college football before? A 3-peat championship. Nobody's ever won it back to back to back. So what's the media want to be a part of and get to cover? The media wants to cover a 3-peat championship. That's what they always want. They always want the first this, the first that. They want to be a part of it, and they almost perpetuate it into reality, speak it into existence. So I'm worried about that. I'm really worried about that. But I'm going to stick to my guns and what I believe to be right. And let me tell you that Georgia don't make the damn playoffs because they didn't make the SEC championship. And Florida State, when I tell you they beat LSU and Clemson, and they would be number 1 or 2 by the time the playoff rankings came out, they will stay 1 or 2, definitely 1 by the end of the season because Michigan's going to drop one of those games. Penn State, Wisconsin, somebody. Ohio State, somebody. They'll drop one of those games, but they'll win their conference. I have Southern Cal in there for the same reasons. It was my hardest thing that I had to like wrestle with was leaving Texas out of this playoff, and I kind of hate it even when I'm talking about it right now. But I have Southern Cal, I think, with the defense. Like I said, if the defense can make a plus 8-point difference on the defense, and that's it. That's all you need. Cam Rising being questionable is going to hurt Utah, the back-to-back defending Pac-12 champs. LSU, the SEC is not going to get a team in there. Even if they lose, even if they're 2-loss, even if they lose to Florida State and then drop one SEC team randomly, I still think they win the tiebreaker over Alabama. and they get into the playoffs. And Michigan, man, I told you, they got 7 returning starters on defense. They got both running backs back, both the quarterback back, and they're hungry. They were so close. Watch TCU's ass get kicked in the national championship game last year. So they are on a mission. They will be back in my mind. So we have one of the same teams. Michigan is the only team we agree on. Roast us or toast us, chat. Chat, let us know. Roast us or toast us. If you're not even catching this live, put your comment down below. Tell me why I'm right. Tell me why he's right or why we're both wrong, man.
I will say this, like the whole Michigan, Ohio State, whatever it is, and coming from that damn conference, they've gotten their ass beat by the SEC the last few years. So if you don't put up or show up this year, like, dude, you should not have a playoff spot for the next 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
In my opinion. And I don't give a shit what you think. Because honestly, like, y'all got dog smacked the last few years against teams you thought you could compete with. You're slow ass motherfuckers that can't compete. Like, we got 300-pound linemen that can outrun your running backs. Like, it is garbage. So, if Michigan can't do anything this year and they get blown out in the playoffs by 20-plus points, then screw the Big Ten. And thank God you got fucking Washington and Oregon coming to you because they can't compete either.
Marshawn Lynch in the chat talking about, I pray for both y'all wives every night, man.
Yeah, my wife needs prayer.
Frederick says no. All right, man. So, dude, nobody saw this coming. We drinking, we partying. It's been a hell of a night. Texas versus Washington. I love the pick.
Yeah.
Texas, to me, is the hardest team to keep out of the playoffs due to the schedule and returning talent. Washington, I get it. That's your Heisman pick. Bo Penix. Dude, who's winning the national championship in 2023 according to you?
According to me, Heisman usually struggles during the championship.
It is historic, ain't it?
And Texas is a big ass state. I think if there's some collusion or some shit, you don't want to fuck up Texas because there's a lot of fucking people there.
Don't mess with Texas. Hashtag.
So hook 'em.
Oh, the national
Hook 'em horns.
Dude, you ain't heard this in nowhere.
Hook 'em horns.
You ain't heard it nowhere, man. You got an Alabama shirt on saying it.
I know. They got one loss to Alabama.
And Ewers and Sarkisian and them boys, they riding in Texas. Don't mess with Texas. Texas fight. National champions. Wow, that's, man, you know what? I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all.
You speechless.
I was a little speechless when I saw the pick, but I don't hate it. And let me tell you why. All right, going back to recap real quick. My national championship game, I got Michigan versus Florida State. Both returning a lot of starters. Both teams with returning quarterbacks. Look, Florida State's never lost to Michigan. They have a winning record against the entire Big Ten. The only team that has a 500 record against them is Penn State, 1-1-1. And it's been 10 years since Florida State won a national championship. They only win national championships in the odd years. They win national championships when the Heisman quarterback is on the team. I called Jordan Travis earlier in the show as my Heisman pick. So damn it. I got Florida State, the most returning talent in the country, the most explosive plays in the country last year. They just built on that. They got the defense. They got an offense that's going to be a force to be reckoned with. They got a Heisman Trophy candidate at quarterback. They got a team that believes, they fight, they hungry. Give me 10 years to the day. National champions, Florida State, Title Town, T-Town is Tally Town once again, man. What'd you think about that, bro?
You're delusional, man. I think Florida State, Michigan would be an epic showdown. I love the matchup. Just regular season, postseason, whatever it is. I mean, that is a good matchup. I think talent for talent, seniority, the juniors and seniors match up against juniors and seniors. Not like, oh, we're just up and coming and we got another year or two before we can. I think FSU has built their team on the fucking
transfer portal.
And Michigan has a great team, like they built up. So I would love to see that game. I hope you're somewhat right, not all the way right, because
you're a Bama fan. I get that. But look, all right, here's the 20,
and they're not even in my playoffs.
Yeah, dude. Here's the 2023 Vegas odds according to what we're saying. You had Texas. I have Florida State. They're tied for 9th. And best odds. So that's interesting. We both went outside the box, but we both had the same odds. Plus 20. You bet $100, you win $2,500 if you're right on that. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is.
Yeah,
I'm down with that. Yeah, that's fine.
I ain't putting my money there.
Michael Penix Jr. for Heisman. He's the 6th best odds at 1,600 if you put 100 down. And Jordan Travis, who I had, is the 3rd best odds, ironically, or interestingly. So he's 3rd best.
I'd rather have Penix than Travis. Yeah.
All right. Well, then maybe you should take that bet because you get better odds than Travis. And that's who you believe in, man. And that's per FanDuel Sportsbook. Very reputable sportsbook on FanDuel. But yeah, man, I like it. Let's win these folks some fucking money, right? Yeah. Because everybody else you're gonna listen to gonna have Georgia, maybe Bama, maybe Ohio State and Michigan. After that, it's a crapshoot.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna beat them guys.
Just
maybe Michigan. Out of the top 4 teams, I like Michigan. The one thing, everybody's sleeping on Bama, and that's exactly where they want to be at.
And that's what I love.
That's where they want to be at.
Put them in there. This is my bread and butter right here. Don't even put us in there.
I mean,
I love it.
That's where I want to be. And this when the ACC media picked Clemson to win the conference, that's exactly what they did in 2013. And you know what LaMarcus Joyner said after that? Good luck with that, Clemson. So good luck with that. Good luck with that country. Good luck with that nation.
Yeah.
That's how we're doing it. Listen to us. We're winning some fucking money. I'm gonna end it with this screen right here so you can see the odds that who we're picking and the odds you can get for that money.